Well, this weekend sees not just the return of Formula One, but also the biggest sporting event of the year for Melbourne, with close to 500,000 people passing through the Albert Park gates over the next 4 days.
Oh, we have 2 Australians vying for a podium finish. There's another Aussie who'll be getting in on the action, photographer and accidental social media superstar Kim Ilman, who'll be documenting the opening race of the season. And Kim joins us live from our Melbourne studio this morning. Hello to you. Now, this is one of the biggest weekends of sport in the country. Take us through, what's it like during a race weekend at Albert Park?
Very special, and this one in particular because we get the first race of the season again. So there's huge interest in a number of stories. Carlos Sainz, how will he go with his new team? Lewis Hamilton joining Ferrari up against Charles Leclerc. How will they go, comparing each other? There's 5 new rookies. There's a New Zealander. There's Oscar Piastri, of course, who is our best chance at a podium, and maybe even a win here in Australia. And, of course, you've got Jack Doohan, son of Mick, who's perhaps he's definitely much longer odds, but it'll be great to see how he goes too.
Yeah. Now, this morning it was announced that Oscar had just resigned with his team McLaren. Re-signed, not resigned. The difference, you know what?
Don't panic. He's re-signed.
Maybe when I saw my contract, it said we'd like you to resign, yeah. And I read it wrong.
You've got to read the fine print.
God, got to get that dash in there. That is a big step. Either way, whether he's resigned or re-signed, it's a big step career-wise and financially. The big bickies we're talking about when you re-sign.
Well, he's proved himself to be a silent assassin. He doesn't have perhaps the colour or the flair of a Lewis or a Lando, but he just goes about the job. Lovely fella, and his mum, Nicole, is a huge superstar on social media.
Look, you have travelled the world photographing all the races. You've got access that really only fans could just dream about. What are your predictions for this season, for the 2025 season? Who should we have eyes on the most?
Well, you've got to go with the bookmakers. They say Lando Norris is favourite. But this season, I think, will be earmarked by the unpredictability. Anything could happen. We don't know where the teams actually stand. We've got a rough idea from pre-season testing. I was in Bahrain a week and a half ago. And we got a little bit of an idea, but they're not pushing over there. So they'll have held their cards close to their chest. And it'll all be evident on Saturday when we have qualifying.
Yeah, now the drivers have become huge celebrities, of course. Aside from those massive paychecks, there are the big brand deals, the fashion deals. Got to be some big egos in those big jets. Have you seen many changes over the years?
Look, when I first started, 2017 was when I first started, driver arrivals wasn't a big thing. Now it's huge, and it's very much like a fashion show, and yes. I'm very keen to see what Lewis does this year, because in the first 3 days of testing, he didn't come in fashionable gear, which was his trademark for all the time I've been in the sport. He came in Ferrari kit. Now, if he comes in on Ferrari kit tomorrow, being day one, I think we're done with seeing Lewis dress fashionably at the track. And of course, Zhou Guanyu, who was also a very snappy dresser, he's now a reserve driver with Ferrari, and I think he'll be constrained to wearing their kit.
Why do you think it's become, obviously Formula One's been around since the 50s, why haven't we seen just this huge surge in interest in recent years? It's getting incredibly popular, sort of mainstream.
Social media, Drive to Survive, and come, June, we've got the F1 movie with Brad Pitt. Those are the huge drivers for growth in the sport, and it's phenomenal. When you go to the Melbourne Walk now, it's one of the great things that is on offer for fans. Not very often can they get close to their idols. Normally these guys are just bunkered down, squirreled away. You can't see them, but this is a real opportunity, and to watch those people arrive at sometimes 4 and 5 a.m. to get a spot at the front gate and then race to the Melbourne Walk is a real rarity in this sport.
Kim, official photographer there, access all areas. You've got all the right lanyards around your neck, mate. This is the best life, right?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't even want to start Instagram or YouTube, but my eldest son pushed me on both. Now I've got 1.5 million followers, and it's quite phenomenal. All you have to do is search Kim Ilman on either of those platforms, and Kim with a Y. But it's given me an opportunity I never thought I would have. I didn't think I would end up being an F1 photographer. I ran a company called Messages on Hold. You might remember my hands at the football all those years ago. I've still got that company, but this is a complete change for me.
Yeah,
How
it's
good.
absolutely just exploded for you. It's the party of the year, apparently. We're not
Yeah.
invited.
No, that's right.
We're too busy resigning.
That's right. And we wish Oscar Piastri all the best after he's resigned from McLaren in breaking
He's
news.
resigned.
Resigned, not resigned. They look so similar. Kim with a Y, lovely to see you, mate. Best job in the world. Good chat.
Thanks,
And
Kim.
stay passionate.
Yes.
Oh, that's a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Can someone print me up a T-shirt with "Stay Passionate" on it? If you'd like to, with those hands, yeah. If you'd like to keep up with all things Formula One, you can follow Kim Ilman, that's Kim with a Y, on his social media accounts. Great stuff.
Yep. Still a lot more on the morning show. We're staying passionate as we take you right
Not
through to midday.
resigning.